Why are you always tired after 40? Not tired like you had a long week. Tired like your body is running on 60% and no amount of sleep, coffee, or willpower is fixing it. Here's what nobody's telling you. 70% of the energy loss men experience after 40 is not caused by age. It's caused by 5 specific fixable things that most guys never connect to their exhaustion. I'm Vince. I'm 60 years old. I've spent 20 plus years studying what causes men over 40 to crash by 3 p.m. and how to reverse it in 30 days or less. And in this video, I'm going to show you what those 5 things are. Stick around for number 3 because that's the one silently wrecking most guys and almost nobody's talking about it. Real quick, before we get into this, drop the time you casually crash in the comments below. Is it 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m.? Never. That's great. I'm going to pin the most common one, and I pretty much guarantee you, you're not alone. All right, let's get into it. Reason number 1, your sleep is probably broken and you don't even know it. Here's the thing most guys miss. It's not only how many hours you sleep, it's the quality of those hours. After 40, your body produces less melatonin. Your deep sleep, the kind where your body actually repairs itself, starts shrinking. And you're going to bed at random times every night or scrolling on your phone before you crash. Think of your circadian rhythm like your body's internal clock. When it's running on time, your hormones fire in the right sequence. Cortisol rises in the morning, growth hormone releases at night. You wake up rested. When that clock gets knocked off, so your cortisol is high when it should be low. Your growth hormone barely shows up and you wake up exhausted, even after 8 hours of sleep in bed. One fix right now. Pick a wake time. Same time every single morning, even weekends. Work backwards 8 hours. That's your bedtime. Stick to it. That one change alone has transformed the energy of more guys I've worked with than almost anything else. So simple, so simple. Reason number 2, chronic stress is eating you alive from the inside. When you're under constant pressure, work, finances, family, all of it, your body pumps out cortisol around the clock. Now, cortisol isn't bad in small doses. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. But when it stays elevated all day, every day, it attacks your energy at the cellular level. It suppresses testosterone. It tanks your thyroid. It wrecks your sleep and makes your body think it's in a state of emergency 24 hours a day. Your body can't tell the difference between running from a bear and sitting in a really stressful meeting. It responds the same way. So you're burning through your energy reserves constantly. And then you wonder why you have nothing left by 3 p.m. Here's why this matters even more in a second. Because reason 2 connects directly to reason 3. And reason 3, that's the one I promised you previously. Reason number 3. Deconditioning. And this is the one nobody wants to talk about. Here's what happens to most guys after 40. Life gets busy. Workouts get inconsistent. Then they stop. You tell yourself you get back to it, but the less you move, the worse your cardiovascular system gets at delivering oxygen to your muscles and brain. Fatigue is not just about sleep. It's about how efficiently your body produces and delivers energy at the cellular level. When you stop training consistently, your mitochondria, the tiny little power plants inside every single cell, start to shrink. They get less efficient. You produce less energy. You feel more tired. So you move even less, and the cycle gets worse. This is also why stress hits harder when you're deconditioned. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools we have for regulating cortisol. When you stop moving, you lose that buffer entirely. This is a snowball. This is why so many guys feel like they aged 10 years in 2. Let's look at a typical example of how fast this can turn around. Imagine a 47-year-old guy named Mark who hasn't worked out in 3 years, and he's completely crashes by, like, say, 1 p.m. every single day. If he starts putting a proper movement system in place within just 8 weeks, even keeping the exact same stressful job and heavy workload, he can easily be going strong until 6 p.m. No afternoon naps required. The magic isn't a magic pill. It's in rebuilding the cellular engine that delivers energy to your brain. And the good news, this is completely reversible. You don't need 2 hours in the gym. We're talking 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, done right for your age. Now look, we've covered 3 of the 5, and they stack on each other in ways most guys never even realize. But here's what's coming in reason 5. There may be a medical reason behind your fatigue that nobody has ever actually screened you for. And I'll show you the exact labs to ask for, including one specific marker most doctors completely miss. Stay with me. Reason number 4, what you're eating is causing energy crashes, and you're probably not connecting the two. Most guys over 40 are eating in a way that spikes their blood sugar and then crashes it over and over throughout the day. You eat refined carbs or sugar, blood sugar shoots up, your body dumps insulin to bring it back down. Blood sugar crashes. That's what they're called. And you feel exhausted, foggy, and irritable. Here's the other piece. Ultra-processed foods and excess sugar drive systemic inflammation in your body, and the inflammation is exhausting. Your immune system is constantly working overtime to put out fires. You are not just tired, your body is under attack from the inside. The fix is not complicated. Simple. Just more whole foods, more protein, especially after 40, when your body needs more of it to maintain muscle. More healthy fats, fewer processed carbs, more fiber. Simple, not sexy, but it works. Reason 5, there may be a medical reason behind your fatigue that nobody has actually screened you for. Low testosterone, thyroid dysfunction, vitamin D deficiency, B12 deficiency, prediabetes, sleep apnea, iron deficiency. Every single one is incredibly common in men over 40, and a standard everything looks normal checkup that often misses them entirely. If your doctor ran a basic panel and said, you're fine, that doesn't necessarily mean you're fine. It might mean that they didn't look hard enough. Here's what to ask for specifically. Testosterone, both total and free. Thyroid, TSH plus T3 and T4. Vitamin D, B12, fasting glucose, and HbA1c. CRP, your inflammation marker. Write that down, screenshot it, take it to your next appointment. You cannot fix what you cannot see. Now look, if you're sitting here recognizing yourself in 2, 3, or 4 of these reasons, that's actually good news. It means your fatigue has a cause, and causes have solutions. If you want the full system, the Simple Wellness Protocol is linked right below. It's the exact approach that I walk my clients through, start to finish. Link is below. Check it out after this. Now, let me give you the action plan. Step 1, set your sleep anchor. Pick a wake time, same time every morning. Work backwards 8 hours. No screens 30 minutes before bed. Room cool and dark. This one change starts resetting your hormonal rhythm within about 2 weeks. Step 2, move every single day, even if it's just a walk. 20 to 30 minutes of intentional movement every day. Walking counts. Don't discount it. Resistance training counts more. Morning movement, especially outside in natural light, helps regulate your cortisol curve. Step number 3, fix your breakfast first. Get 30 to 40 grams of protein in your first meal. Ditch the sugary cereal and the bagel. Those crash your blood sugar before 10 a.m. and you'll never recover from it. Stable blood sugar in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. Step 4, get the right labs. Testosterone, total and free. Thyroid, TSH, T3, T4, vitamin D, vitamin B12, fasting glucose, HbA1c, CRP. Take that list to your doctor. If they push back, find a doctor who will actually listen. You're paying him to serve you, not the other way around. Step 5, treat your stress load like a training variable. A 10-minute walk after dinner, 5 minutes of deep breathing before a hard meeting, shutting the laptop and putting the phone down at a set time every night, at least half an hour at minimum before you go to bed. Your nervous system needs recovery just like your muscles do. Look, if you've been exhausted and you've been telling yourself it's just age, I want you to let that story go right now. You are not just getting old. You are dealing with a combination of sleep, stress, movement, nutrition, and possibly hormonal factors that have been stacking up on you for years. And every single one of them is addressable. That's great news. Pick one step from today, start tomorrow. And if you want the full system, the link is below. You have a lot of good years ahead of you. Let's make sure you actually feel that way. Now, you know why you're tired. But here's what most guys watching this don't realize. A massive piece of that fatigue, the 3 p.m. crashes, the brain fog, the slow recovery, is directly connected to why it suddenly feels impossible to lose weight after 40. And it has nothing to do with your discipline. It's because you're still using the eat less, move more playbook from your 20s, which is actually the very thing sabotaging your metabolism and draining your energy. I made an entire video breaking down the new playbook your body is actually crying out for. If this video hit home for you, that one is going to completely change how you look at your fitness and your health. Click right here to watch it, and I'll see you over there.